the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Boilermakers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will come out first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
My defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. They'll try the run. Hard running there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Fires to the right. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Badgers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Boilermakers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's complete to the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And if if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
They'll move the tight end. Right back to him on the ground. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throwing right. He's got it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Got it behind the line. It's Rooks. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Badgers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Badgers! And the Boilermakers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab down the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. They'll line up for a second down play. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Gets it out fast. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line, but what an opportunity after that pick.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been
He's going for the goal line. And he runs it in front of... They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Boyd. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. Calls his own number. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just
breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right.
Trying to rumble in. And he'll haul it in and take it.
Here we go. Set.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Gets open down the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin them deep. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that,
the Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the lone running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He's open on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man quickly. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And every year there's exciting new...
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last one. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. 3-and-out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got the first down and still on his feet. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Once he got some room, it was... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air. It's Knight. Here's the pressure. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense...
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. Just shedding tackles. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Badger. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the returner will be dragged down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Can't get him to the ground. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the... Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The give and tick, 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 tick. Got enough for the first down. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Going to the running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
He'll run for it. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination.